When you go no contact with a narcissist for real, when you cut them off, you defeat them. You say a lot without saying. In fact, you send some powerful messages across that make them feel like a failure. You destroy their ego. You tell them that their presence or absence does not matter to you anymore. The most powerful thing, you remove yourself from the ring and they are left alone to fight nobody. And that is the ultimate collapse for them. Why? Because for them to feel validated, for them to feel that their existence matters, they have to bring somebody down. They function through other people. They see themselves positively when they are able to make you feel negatively about yourself. But now that you're gone, you truly take their power away. Let's talk about all of this in today's episode. I'm Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. Today's empowering episode is 7 powerful messages you send to a narcissist when you go no contact with them. Message number 1, I do not care about your version of the story. What is a narcissist's biggest goal in any situation? To convince you that you are crazy, that what they are telling you is the ultimate truth, it is the reality, and what you're saying is a made up narrative. You are trying to victimize them, you are trying to villainize them, you have bad intentions for them, and you are the cause why the relationship is falling apart or why they are hurting. But when you remove yourself from the equation, you just tell them very clearly that I don't care what you think. I am not going to defend myself anymore because I have said enough. You will still believe what you want to believe, what serves you. And that's not my problem. I am not going to explain myself because there is no point in talking to you. Having a conversation with you feels like, or has always felt like, talking to a wall. You go and live in the fantasy world that you have never come out of. Message number 2, you will have to find somebody else to feed your ego. Once you recognize it's all about supply, you lose respect for them. And then you don't care about who they are going to sleep with, who they are going to cheat with on you. You would want them to do that. If that means they'll leave you alone, no problems. And that is not okay with a narcissist because they want you to feel jealous. They want you to fight for them. They want you to be in a lot of pain. But when you just say, I don't care, go find yourself somebody else. A person who may just fall for your tricks, but I'm not going to do that anymore. Go tell them all the stories that will convince you and them that I am the villain. Fine. I like to be this kind of villain who said no to you and who is not willing to play the game anymore. Number 3, you cannot bait me anymore. When you truly maintain no contact with a narcissist, despite the attempts made by them to reconcile, you clearly tell them, I'm not going to fall for your crap anymore. I know the tricks. I know you are showing me the change that I always wanted to see in you. I know you're becoming the parent that I always wanted to have in my childhood. You're softening up a little bit. You're mellowing down. But that's not going to change my heart. That's not going to confuse me either. I'm out of that cognitive dissonance fog. I do not care about the trauma bond. Yes, I am still sometimes stuck with positive feelings that come with remembering good memories, but that's not my reality. Those memories feel good because I created them. I was a major part of them. You were not. You were just spoiling them. So you can't bait me. You can't put me in the prison that I have already escaped. Message 4, I am not afraid of your reactions. How does a narcissist control you? Majorly through their reactions. If it is an overt narcissist, they keep you in a state of absolute terror. Oh, he or she is going to hit me. Maybe we'll have a fight today if I do not give in. Maybe he will beat up our children. Maybe he or she will break things, yelling and screaming. I don't want to face that. And you fawn, you just give in, you keep saying sorry. If it is a covert narcissist, how do they control you? Through their passive aggressive reaction. They give you silence. They do not talk to you. They treat you like a wall. And they punish you. They teach you a lesson. They withdraw. They withhold intimacy. They do all of these things to make you feel alone. But now that you have gone no contact for real and you're maintaining it, you're telling them loud and clear, I do not care about your reactions. You can throw your tantrums, and I'll see you as an immature person who does not have any capability or capacity to talk like an adult. Number five, I choose peace over chaos. Narcissists are merchants of chaos, they're chaos demons. They need some turbulence just for the thrill of it. They can't stand peace, and unfortunately, that is what kept you in a state of chronic distress for all those years. Now that you have recognized how important peace is because of its continuous absence from your life, you're willing to sacrifice everything just to create a calm atmosphere around yourself and for your children. You do not want that chaos. You are not addicted to it like they are. When you were with them, you tried to contain the instability. You tried to be neutral. You tried to say sorry. You tried to suppress your emotions. You did everything, but still they had a problem. They were chronically irritated all the time. They needed that fight. You're done. You're not ready to play that exhausting game anymore. And that is totally disempowering for a narcissist because, as I said, you're removing yourself from that ring. Who will they wrestle now? You have taken their oxygen away, which is chaos, tension, stress, anxiety, terror. They feel powerful. They love it when you give them extreme reactions. You're gone. And they are left with that flat, boring, and uneventful environment. Message number 6. I do not need you to validate my worth. When you spend decades in a narcissistic relationship, be it with a partner or a parent, you naturally get defined by their treatment. They keep sending messages across, trying to prove that you are worth nothing, that you need their validation to feel better about yourself, that you can have zero confidence because they don't have any for real. Once you leave, you clearly tell them, you are not going to tell me who I am. You won't define my worth. You won't impact my self esteem levels. I know I am a fighter. I know I am resilient because I have survived a monster like you. And I do not need you to make me feel good about myself. I have that capability. I can live without your approval. I don't need that. The matter of fact is, you need my approval. You have never asked for it, but you need me to acknowledge your reactions, your presence, so that you feel you matter. Message number 7, and the biggest one. You're not as special as you think. They have the main character syndrome. Any type of narcissist, they think they are better than everybody else, that you are a dumb person, which is why they ridicule you, mock you. Whenever you try to share your hobbies, whenever you try to be expressive, they bring you down, put you down, whether it's a show that you like or your favorite dish, anything that you tend to enjoy will be ridiculed by a demeaning narcissist because they think they know better, that the things that you are into, they're immature, they're childish. Nobody likes them. What are you even talking about? Where does that come from? Their grandiosity, their entitlement and arrogance, their superior intelligence. But once you take yourself out of that rut, once you say no to that chaos, once you bid adieu to all that drama, you are saying final words. I do not want to be a part of your life anymore because you're not important. I'm not your slave. It's not my job to be your mother, to be the parent that you never had. You are not going to be idealized by me anymore. I put you on a pedestal because I thought you never received love. Now that I have recognized it's not love deficiency, it's your demonic nature, that's what's making you do what you're doing, I am out. You're not as great as you would like to think about yourself. Your absence reminds them of that because they are not able to find a supply like you. And that's why they keep downgrading. So that was number 7. Let me know which one of these did you resonate with the most in comments below. I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.